Scott, who is your new friend? She looks really pretty.
She's my new girlfriend. Her name is Sophia Ryers, Mom.
Well, why don't we meet her, Scott? She seems dazzling for you. It's now a pleasure to meet you, Sophia. My dear Scott hasn't been happier since his last relationship. What happened? I would love to know. His ex-girlfriend Jenny Clives moved away to Paris. Scott was going to go, but his grandmother ended up passing away the day he was supposed to go. Jenny didn't take it too well and dumped him. How terrible. Scott was dealing with grief and Jenny just dumped him. That was not on. Scott told me about your grandfather. I am so terribly sorry that he is still missing. Have you any clues on where he could be? Me and my neighbor Matthew left Los Angeles. He was last tracked here in San Francisco. But no new clues. You knew my grandfather. Yes, I knew your grandpa Joe. He and my grandmother knew each other. My grandmother told tales of her childhood about her and your grandfather. They were in their teens and that they used to have a hideout in their orphanage in Philly. Wait. They used to have a hideout in Philadelphia. That's a long way away. You probably want to know the orphanage. It's called Ms. Lilly's Orphanage. It used to be run by a nun named Ms. Lilly. She is in her 90s now and she still runs the place. Do you want me to take you there? Sure, I would love to meet this Ms. Lilly. Alright, let me start the car.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hey there, I'm Miss Christie Lilly. I am the nun who runs Miss Lilly's orphanage.
Wow, hi there Ms. Lilly. Did you know Grandpa Joe? My grandfather.
Oh, you mean Joe the kid? Yes, I know your grandfather. He was in this orphanage ever since he was 11. My oh my, he hasn't changed.
That is so glad you knew my granddad. He has been missing since 2006.
What? Since 2006? Girl, your granddad could be, gone.
Well, my granddad can't be dead. He has been with me through thick and thin. Does he have a hideout with Scott's grandma Cayle?
Why, yes. He has a hideout with Miss Cayle, but the hideout was washed out when there was a flood in the 1990s. But Cayle has all the belongings of their dear old hideout.
I am sorry to say this, but Cayle died 9 years ago. Her belongings were kept in her storage closet in the place. Do you have a key?
Why, yes, I have a key to that storage locker, but I lost it.
Oh my god, what is that noise? Looks like a lot of rubble has collapsed from the roof. What the hell happened? Ms. Lilly, Ms. Lilly, Ms. Lilly, Ms. Lilly. I guess Ms. Lilly is no longer with us anymore. Who the hell is knocking on the door of the orphanage at this time? Oh, great. It's the mayor of Philadelphia. What a big surprise.
Well, I'm here to close this orphanage. It has run since 1929. Because the roof collapsed and Miss Lilly is no longer alive to see her orphanage go.
Wait, what? Her orphanage is closing down. But this can't be. This orphanage has been in well tip-top shape since its founding.
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Ryers, but our government hasn't had an orphan child since 1979. So I'm very sorry, but we need to get out of this orphanage.
Wait a ding-dong second. This orphanage has been standing for a total of 94 years and you are closing it down. Shame on you, Mayor Rodgers.
It's Mayor Gary Rodgers to you. Now get out of this abandoned building. No.
Fine, but let me tell you this. You are not getting away with this, Mayor Gary Rodgers. I will soon involve something most sinister to this. I will call Mystery Incorporated, Portland, Oregon. I am sorry Ms. Lilly's orphanage closed down. But maybe your grandfather is lost. Maybe he isn't. But I can't continue the journey. Scott is looking for me. I do know a crew in Coolsville. They work on mysteries together. Her name is Sasha. She knows the mystery of your grandfather. It's okay, Mrs. O'Reilly-Dean. I promise I will find him and he can finish your grandmother's story. Just go look out for Scott. Tell him, I will be back to find him.